What is up, everyone? This is Adam with the Lavin Real Estate Group and Next Home Synergy. And I'm here with a quick tip as you go into the weekend if you're starting your home search, particularly if you're starting your home search online with sites like Zillow, Redfin, Realtor.com. So a little bit of a clarification. A lot of people are seeing houses during the week, let's say like a Monday or Tuesday, and they're saving the search for the weekend. And then they're finding out that the home is no longer available. They're a little bit confused why. Another issue that is coming up with that is just the timing of the market and what's going on, and understanding that because let's say you see a house on one of these sites and you call and you meet with a new agent, and that agent tells you when you get there that, hey, particularly if it's a Sunday, that the offer is due tonight, which I'm sure, especially if you're starting the process, it probably seems like a pressure tactic almost, but it's not. So here's what's going on with the timing of the market right now. Typically, agents are listing houses as coming soon sometimes, and at times that'll pop up on some of those public websites. Sometimes it won't, but you'll see something listed as coming soon, like maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, going through the week, just so that people can see that it's coming up. But that means that it's not available to actually see or write offers on yet. Now, when you're able to actually get in the home with an agent, typically that's Friday evening or Saturday morning. Now that's dependent on the sellers, when they're able to vacate the home to allow all the showings. And when I say all the showings, right now we're seeing like 40 to 50 to 60 showings in a weekend. And it's literally back to back to back to back to back, sometimes in 15-minute increments, just so we can get as many people to tour the property as possible. Now, the other thing you'll see sometimes, particularly in some of these like super sought after neighborhoods or school districts, or what we think is going to be a very sought after house, you'll see it kick off with an open house on a Saturday so that the agent and the sellers can get as many people through as possible. Now, typically what happens is we'll do the showings all weekend as the agent and seller until Sunday evening, generally around 5 or 6 o'clock. What is happening is that the agents and sellers are requesting that all the offers are in by Sunday evening, usually by 8 p.m., but somewhere between 5 and 8 p.m. or whenever the last showing is, like 30 minutes after. And the reason why is that they need to limit the amount of offers that are coming in, because on a single property, on average, I would say we're getting about 5 offers on a house. Sometimes they're up to like 15 offers. I've even heard a scenario where there was 30 offers on a property. Now, for a seller to go through all of those offers and compare and contrast what is better in each one and what's going to work best for them, it becomes overwhelming. And so if you didn't cut it off and you kept taking offers, after Sunday into Monday into Tuesday, while people sort of lamented over it and decided that they wanted to put one in finally, it would be crazy. So that's the reason why offers are being cut off, and you're probably going out and the agent's saying like, hey, you need the offer in right now. I know it sounds crazy, but that's just sort of the way it is. Now, generally they'll review the offers on Monday and have an answer for whoever's putting in the offer by Monday evening or Tuesday morning. They'll send out notifications. Now, what's happening though is that because an offer hasn't actually been accepted, even though they're not accepting new offers, that house is still listed as for sale come Monday or Tuesday. So until it's updated in the system and they've physically taken an offer and any counter offers or negotiations have taken place and finally accepted, and we've gotten down to a final number and terms, we can't actually put that house as pending or under agreement or anything like that. So that is why if you're starting your home search online on Monday or Tuesday, sometimes some of those houses that you see that are available aren't really available, because there's just sort of a gray area that there's nothing you can do with it, because it is available, but it's not. So that is why it is super important that you are, prepared to write an offer if you are going to go out with an agent to see a house that you really, really want. But on the opposite end, that you're working with an agent that is very detailed and diligent in the paperwork, getting done as accurately as possible and as detailed as possible, and that they understand the intricacies of writing what I would call a clean offer. And the reason why is because when you're up against that many offers, and it needs to be done in such a timely manner, you want to make sure that somebody is very acclimated with all this paperwork, but also that they're making sure that all your information is proper and correct. So that way, when your offer stands there amongst 5 offers, 10, 15 offers, whatever the scenario is, the agent and the seller isn't looking at that one and saying like, well, there's typos and mistakes and things missing in this one. The whole transaction is probably going to be that way, so let's just throw that one out, whether it's the highest and best offer or not. So what's happening a lot of times, to be honest with you. So, in terms of the timing of the market, that's sort of what's going on right now. Things are moving super fast, so yes, you do need to be prepared and know, as agents, we're not lying to you when we say that the offer's due today. It is. And then on the opposite end, make sure you're working with the right person, and that you feel comfortable that the person that you're working with is able to get your offer in a timely manner with everything that's needed. If you have any questions on what is needed or what makes a great offer, I'd love to be able to talk to you. If you've been working with somebody already and it just hasn't been working out and you feel like you've been losing out, maybe that's why, certainly reach out to me and maybe I can provide some advice for you. But otherwise, I'd love to get a chance to talk to you. Feel free to call or text me at any time. My number is 610-442-9371. You can email me at the bottom of the screen here as well. And that is it. I thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful weekend and have a great day.